Um, well, let's see, this is April 8th. I've been off work for about 10 days. Anyway, getting a lot of stuff done. Finally got a customer decided instead of spending 250 bucks or so to rebuild the existing heads because they needed all the valve guides put in and possibly a seat. Looking at the labor involved with that, I don't do the seats because to me, if you're going to get into that much on factory heads, you may as well buy another set. So anyway, set of Autolinea heads here. I'm mating the cylinders to the heads. So anyway, we'll get with it. I'll show you here. I just do a nice, easy, and keep the flat in the direction that it's going. I just kind of work it back and forth like so. All you're doing is kind of like lapping the valve to the seat. You're trying to get a good seat. Just nice and easy, no pressure. And we'll look here. Alright, I don't know if you can see it very well on there under the light. I don't know if that'd help or not. But anyhow, it looks nice and uniform around all of this. Oh, let's see. We could maybe go some more. It still looks a little thick right in here. It doesn't, I don't know if my head's in the way on that or not, or if you can even see it. The mating surface looks nice and wide here. It's very thin right in here. So we'll go ahead and go a little bit more on this one. Just lapping compound, just about any. There's that. Let's see, I've got another one up here. So you got like clover. You can get this stuff on Amazon. There's several engine building companies or head repair. Let's see, Goodson, I think, is one company you can get this stuff from. And like I say, of course, Napa. I've had this for probably 30 years, but anyway. So yeah, just try and get that lapped in. That'd be better with the light off. That might be better with the light off. But anyway, see, I still don't know how well you can see that. I'm using my phone instead of my regular camera, so I've got the picture reversed here. But it does actually look pretty good all the way around. Now what we can do is take that paper towel. We'll take this. So you're just kind of looking at that before you wipe everything out. If it looks pretty good, then you can wipe it out, and then that'll really tell you. And yes, these are brand new heads. Brand new heads. They came from CB Performance. This is just a 1776. She's not going to be doing no hot rodding or nothing. She wants it nice and dependable. So we just went with CB Performance. Got these 3532s, and I was not sure if they were going to be Autolineas or not. I was hoping they would be. So anyhow, so now that we've got that wiped out, that looks nice and uniform all the way around. Same size of ring. But anyway, yes, these are brand new heads. Why did I take them apart? I took them apart to clean them, because you never know what kind of debris is in there. And to look inside all your runners, I have put in one other set of these, and in one of the It was an intake runner is what it was, where the casting line is at, and there was a big old glob of slag in there. And it was stuck. I had to pop it with the chisel, and then I just kind of polished it up a little bit. But other than that, these heads here, these look really nice. See, they had a goober in there. They've already ground that all down. So, yep. But anyway, so I'll get the other side done, and then these will be ready to go in the parts washer. Matter of fact, I think I'll just touch the valves too quick while I've got them out, just to make sure they all seat. So anyhow, yep, and I labeled them 1 and 2. Something else I do when I tear heads down, I've got a stamp kit, number and letter stamp kit. I just set her up on there. Let's say I just stamp 1 and 2, kind of like how I've got my labels up here, because I've also got should have been more prepared. Let's see, I made these blocks, and the blocks, so I've got stamped 2, 1, and written on that side, but that way it's stamped in the wood with my number stamp kit, so as long as I don't dump them on the floor. But yeah, so I will get the other jug done, probably set them valves in there, give them just a little bit of rundown, make sure they all look nice, and then we'll be done. Then then I should be ready to set the jugs and the heads on there. Whew, long time coming. Anyway, everybody stay safe. I got no other, I don't know what else to say other than, isn't this some chaos? Of course, I live out in the country, so me staying at home is not that big a deal. If I got to go to town, we're out of something, I generally try to, if I'm working on projects, make a list and wait till I have 2 or 3 projects worth of parts or supplies needed before I go anywhere. But since I'm not working, there's no sense in running to town. I'm like 20 miles from town. So I know for some people that live in the city, that 20 miles is just like jumping on a bypass and skipping around. But when you live out in the country and don't have any neighbors, well, I have 2 neighbors, I guess, but they're far enough away. Anyway, everybody stay safe, and until next time.